Why don't you let me digest this material, and then we'll talk again.
Okay. Casting for the 1971 TV series Columbo was a meticulous process that brought together a unique blend of talent. Peter Falk, who played the iconic detective, was chosen for his ability to portray a seemingly disheveled, yet brilliant investigator. His audition stood out because of his natural charm and the way he embodied the character's quirks. The producers were captivated by his improvisational skills, which added depth to Columbo's persona. For the role of the murderers, the casting team sought actors who could convincingly portray both sophistication and menace. Each actor was carefully selected based on their chemistry with Falk. During auditions, they often engaged in mock scenes with him, allowing the producers to see how well they interacted. This chemistry was crucial, as the dynamic between Columbo and the murderer was central to the show's appeal. Notably, actors like Jack Cassidy and John Cassavetes brought their own flair to the roles, making the characters memorable. Cassidy's audition showcased his ability to balance charm with a sinister edge, while Cassavetes impressed with his intense and unpredictable performance. These pivotal moments in casting helped shape the series into a classic, as the actors brought their characters to life in ways that resonated with audiences. The combination of Falk's unique portrayal and the strong performances of the guest stars created a captivating viewing experience that remains beloved today.
What do you think, Doc?
I think you'd better get out of here.
Beg pardon?
Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1971 TV series Columbo, the creators aimed to craft a unique blend of mystery and character study. The show's director, Steven Spielberg, along with other notable directors like Richard Levinson and William Link, approached the storytelling with a keen eye for detail and a deep understanding of human psychology. They drew inspiration from classic film noir and detective stories, emphasizing the cat and mouse dynamic between the detective and the criminal. The style was marked by a relaxed pacing, allowing viewers to engage with the characters and their motivations. Collaboration with the cast was essential, particularly with Peter Falk, who portrayed Columbo. Falk's improvisational skills and natural charm brought depth to the character, making him relatable and endearing. The directors encouraged a sense of spontaneity, allowing actors to explore their roles fully. The use of natural lighting and real locations added authenticity, immersing the audience in the story. This creative approach, combined with clever writing and memorable performances, made Columbo a standout series that continues to resonate with viewers today.
You're right down, yeah. That does it, Doc.
Columbo is a classic TV series that first aired in 1971. It features a clever detective, Lieutenant Columbo, who solves complex murder cases with his unique style. The show is known for its engaging plots and the way Columbo often catches the criminals off guard. Many viewers find it funny, shocking, and even sad at times. As we explore the series, there are many interesting facts to share, so keep watching this video. Is there a particular scene or moment in this TV series that has had a lasting impact on you? For many fans, the moments when Columbo asks his famous, "Just one more thing," stand out. This catchphrase often leads to surprising twists. Also, the show featured several classic Hollywood actors. Who was your favorite? Many people enjoy the performances of actors like Jack Cassidy or Ruth Gordon. We would love to hear your stories and memories related to Columbo. What is your most cherished memory of this series? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
I'm leaving it outside the door. Will you have someone pick it up first thing in the morning? Thank you.
Filming the 1971 series Columbo involved a unique blend of creativity and logistical planning. The set design aimed to reflect the everyday lives of the characters, often using real homes and locations in Los Angeles to create an authentic feel. This choice allowed the production team to capture the essence of the city while keeping costs manageable. Iconic locations included upscale homes and public spaces, which added to the show's charm and realism. Logistical challenges arose from the need to shoot on location, requiring careful coordination with local authorities and property owners. The crew often faced tight schedules, needing to set up quickly and efficiently to minimize disruption. Innovative techniques were employed, such as using handheld cameras to create a more intimate and dynamic viewing experience. This approach allowed for fluid movement and close-ups that drew viewers into the story. Additionally, the use of natural light in many scenes helped to enhance the authenticity of the settings. The production team also experimented with sound design, ensuring that dialogue remained clear even in bustling environments. These elements combined to create a distinctive style that set Columbo apart from other detective shows of its time.
We found these outside in the bushes.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Columbo stands out as a remarkable television series that has captivated audiences since its debut in 1971. The show features a unique blend of clever storytelling and engaging performances, particularly by Peter Falk, who portrays the titular detective. Many viewers praise Falk's ability to embody Columbo's character, describing him as charming and relatable, which adds depth to the series. His interactions with various suspects create a thrilling cat and mouse dynamic that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. While the series is celebrated for its originality and well-crafted plots, some critics note that the formula can become repetitive over time. This observation suggests that binge-watching may not be the best way to enjoy the show, as the structure of each episode follows a similar pattern. However, even with this critique, the individual episodes are often regarded as excellently written, providing a satisfying experience for fans of crime dramas. The emotional connection many viewers have with Columbo is evident, as it has been passed down through generations. For some, the series evokes fond memories of watching it with family, highlighting its timeless appeal. Despite the mixed feelings about the later revivals, the original run remains a classic, with Falk's performance elevating the material to something truly special. The series not only entertains, but also offers a fascinating exploration of the relationship between the detective and the criminals he pursues, making it a must-watch for anyone who appreciates a good mystery.
All right. So that if Mr. Matthews was killed at 11 o'clock, then you sure didn't do it.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1971 TV series Columbo played a vital role in shaping its unique atmosphere. Composed primarily by the talented Mike Post, the music was designed to enhance the show's narrative and emotional tone. The jazzy, laid-back style of the score matched the character of Lieutenant Columbo, who was known for his unassuming demeanor and sharp intellect. The music often featured a blend of orchestral elements and jazz influences, creating a sound that was both sophisticated and accessible. Post's use of recurring themes helped to establish a sense of familiarity for viewers, making the show instantly recognizable. The main theme, with its catchy melody, set the stage for each episode, inviting audiences into Columbo's world. Musicians involved in the project contributed to the lively arrangements, adding depth and texture to the score. The music not only underscored the tension during the investigation, but also provided moments of levity, reflecting Columbo's quirky personality. Insights from the composers reveal that they aimed to create a sound that would resonate with the audience while supporting the storytelling. The interplay between the music and the dialogue was carefully crafted, ensuring that the score complemented the unfolding drama without overpowering it. This balance allowed the emotional weight of each scene to shine through, making the music an integral part of the viewing experience. The innovative approach to scoring in Columbo set a standard for future detective shows, showcasing how music can elevate a narrative and deepen audience engagement.
Don't you think? And besides the burglar alarm thing, you know, there's only one way to really beat them.
The Peugeot convertible driven by the main character can be seen on the Universal Studios tour, serving as a nostalgic reminder of the show. In 2007, Peter Falk expressed interest in a new episode titled Columbo Hear No Evil, which was later renamed Columbo's Last Case. However, ABC declined to produce it. The producers then sought to find foreign companies willing to take on the project. Unfortunately, later that year, Falk was diagnosed with dementia, which affected his ability to continue working. While the character is known for his cigar, Falk himself was a lifelong cigarette smoker. This contrast highlights the difference between the actor's personal habits and the traits of the character he portrayed. The series remains a significant part of television history, with its unique storytelling and memorable characters. The legacy continues to attract fans, and the iconic car remains a symbol of the show's enduring appeal.
I hope the association will be beneficial to you.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Yeah.
In the 1971 series Columbo, several scenes stand out for their unique direction and powerful performances. One iconic moment occurs when Columbo, played by Peter Falk, confronts the murderer with his signature disheveled charm. The way Falk delivers his lines, often with a slight pause or a seemingly absent-minded question, draws the audience in. The direction by Steven Spielberg. In the episode Murder by the Book showcases a clever use of camera angles, emphasizing Columbo's unassuming nature while contrasting it with the sleek, polished world of the murderer. Cinematography plays a crucial role, with close-ups capturing the tension in Columbo's eyes as he pieces together clues. The lighting often highlights the shadows, creating an atmosphere of suspense. Falk's performance, filled with subtle nuances, makes viewers feel both amused and intrigued. His ability to appear forgetful while being incredibly sharp keeps the audience guessing. Filmmakers have noted that the show's unique structure, where the audience knows the murderer from the start, allows for a different kind of tension. This approach invites viewers to engage more deeply as they watch Columbo unravel the mystery. The impact of these moments resonates, making Columbo a beloved character in television history.
Nothing more. He could never stomach living a lie like that, and he told her so.
The character was created by Richard Levinson and William Link, who drew inspiration from various literary figures. They noted influences from Fyodor Dostoevsky's character Porfiry Petrovich in Crime and Punishment, and G.K. Chesterton's Father Brown. Some sources also mention Inspector Fichet from the French film Diabolique as an influence. Columbo's first name is never explicitly stated in the series. In one episode, his badge shows the name Frank Columbo, while a trivia game suggested it might be Philip. However, William Link clarified that Columbo does not have a first name beyond Lieutenant. The only mention of his first name occurs in the Season 4 episode By Dawn's Early Light, where Colonel Lyle C. Rumford asks if he has a first name. Columbo replies that he does, but only his wife uses it. This adds to the character's mystery and charm, making him memorable in the world of television detectives.
Well, when did they get together romantically?
After my mother died, she told...
Columbo made a significant cultural and social impact when it first aired in 1971. The show introduced audiences to a unique detective portrayed by Peter Falk, who was unassuming yet brilliant. His rumpled appearance and casual demeanor challenged the traditional image of a detective, making him relatable to viewers. This character resonated with audiences, as he often outsmarted wealthy and powerful criminals, reflecting a desire for justice in a society grappling with issues of inequality and corruption. The series influenced pop culture by inspiring numerous parodies and references in other media, showcasing its lasting appeal. Columbo's catchphrase, "Just one more thing," became iconic, symbolizing his clever approach to solving crimes. The show also contributed to discussions about morality, as it often blurred the lines between right and wrong, prompting viewers to consider the complexities of human nature. Through its engaging storytelling and memorable characters, Columbo left a lasting legacy, shaping the detective genre and influencing future television shows. The series remains a beloved classic, continuing to spark interest and conversation among new generations of viewers.
Brother in cold blood, now do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Patrick McGoohan made 4 appearances in the show, with each of his roles featured in the 3rd episode of the respective seasons. This unique pattern added an interesting layer to his character's involvement. Throughout various episodes, characters reference Mistress Columbo, which suggests she is a real person, despite her never appearing on screen. Her name remains unknown, and viewers never hear her voice during Columbo's phone conversations with her. This mystery surrounding her character has intrigued fans for years. Additionally, it is established in 2 episodes that Columbo speaks fluent Italian. His New York accent and olive complexion help him convincingly portray an Italian-American. However, Peter Falk, the actor who played Columbo, had a diverse background of Polish Jewish, Czech Jewish, and Hungarian Jewish ancestry, and was not an Italian speaker in real life. These elements contribute to the depth and complexity of the character and the series as a whole.
It also proves my theory about it being a professional killing. See, the moment they dropped Jim's body in the middle of that
The critical reception of the 1971 TV series Columbo was overwhelmingly positive, with many praising its unique approach to the detective genre. Critics highlighted the show's clever writing and the charismatic performance of Peter Falk as Lieutenant Columbo. His portrayal of the disheveled yet brilliant detective became iconic, earning him widespread acclaim. Reviews often noted the show's ability to subvert traditional mystery tropes, as viewers knew the murderer from the start. focusing instead on how Columbo would solve the case. Audience reactions were equally enthusiastic, with many fans appreciating the show's blend of humor and suspense. Columbo received numerous awards and nominations, including several Primetime Emmy Awards. Peter Falk won 4 Emmys for his role, solidifying his status as a television legend. The series also garnered a Peabody Award, recognizing its excellence in storytelling. These accolades not only highlighted the show's quality, but also reflected the hard work and creativity of everyone involved, from the writers to the production team. The recognition helped to elevate the status of television as a serious medium for storytelling, influencing future crime dramas and leaving a lasting legacy in the industry.
Of course, sometimes these things, they don't pop up, like with alibis.
The original plan for the show was to air a new episode every week, requiring filming every 5 days. However, Peter Falk, the lead actor, did not want to commit to such a demanding schedule. As a result, the network decided to air episodes once a month on Wednesday nights. Initially, the character was envisioned as a smooth-talking, stylish detective. Bing Crosby was the first choice for the role, but turned it down. When Falk auditioned, he brought a unique style to the character with his aimless chatter, scattered mannerisms, and unkempt look. The producers were unsure if viewers would accept a detective who appeared disheveled, but the show quickly became popular after its premiere. In 2007, Falk selected a script titled Hear No Evil for what he hoped would be his 70th and final appearance as the detective. The ABC network rejected the project, and producers sought interest from foreign companies. Sadly, before the project could move forward, Falk was diagnosed with dementia.
This case from all possible angles.
I would think it would be your job to catch the kidnapper.
Oh, well, the federal agents are...
During the making of the 1971 series Columbo, many interesting moments unfolded behind the scenes. Peter Falk, who played the iconic detective, often improvised lines, adding a unique touch to his character. One memorable instance occurred when Falk decided to wear a shabby raincoat, which became a signature part of Columbo's look. The costume department initially hesitated, but Falk insisted it reflected the character's unassuming nature. Additionally, the chemistry between Falk and the guest stars was often electric. In one episode, a famous actor was so impressed by Falk's performance that he forgot his lines during a crucial scene. Instead of getting upset, Falk ad-libbed to help his co-star regain focus, showcasing his kindness and professionalism. The crew also faced challenges, such as tight shooting schedules and complex locations. In one episode, they filmed in a busy Los Angeles neighborhood, and the noise from traffic disrupted several takes. The crew had to be creative, using soundproofing techniques to capture clear audio. These moments highlight the dedication and camaraderie among the cast and crew, making Columbo a beloved classic.
Your terrace door was unlocked, so I trespassed.
Well, there's no car in the front.
Columbo carried a Colt snub-nosed revolver in his raincoat, which he rarely used. He often mentioned that his wife, the missus, would not let him buy a new car because it was not necessary. This detail added to his character as he drove an old and worn 1959 Peugeot 433 Cabriolet throughout the series. Peter Falk, who played Columbo, had Hungarian Jewish roots. In recognition of his work, a statue of him as Columbo was erected in Budapest, Hungary. When the show was renewed for a second season, NBC executives wanted to introduce a sidekick for Columbo. Writers Richard Levinson and William Link, along with Stephen Bochco, decided to give him a dog. Falk believed his character already had enough quirks, including the raincoat, cigar, and old car. However, when he met a lazy, drooling basset hound from a shelter, he felt it was the perfect match for Columbo's personality. This addition brought a new dynamic to the character and the show. The 1971 television series Columbo left a significant mark on the world of crime dramas. Its unique format, featuring a seemingly bumbling detective who always solved the case, changed how audiences viewed mystery shows. Unlike traditional whodunits, Columbo revealed the murderer at the start, focusing instead on how the detective would catch them. This approach influenced many future series, encouraging writers to explore character depth and psychological tension rather than just plot twists. The character of Lieutenant Columbo, played by Peter Falk, became iconic, embodying the everyman detective with his rumpled coat and cigar. His method of asking seemingly innocent questions while piecing together clues inspired many characters in later shows and films, The series also paved the way for the murder mystery genre, leading to a resurgence of interest in detective stories. Columbo's legacy can be seen in modern series like Monk and The Mentalist, where quirky detectives solve crimes through keen observation and intuition. The show's blend of humor and drama set a new standard for storytelling in television, proving that character-driven narratives could captivate audiences just as much as intricate plots. Its influence extends beyond television, impacting films that feature unconventional detectives and complex narratives. The series remains a beloved classic, celebrated for its clever writing and memorable performances, ensuring that Columbo's spirit lives on in the hearts of fans and creators alike.
A guy that can appreciate this, I'll get you another bowl of chili. My chili is good no matter what it is. Yeah, I got this, that.
Richard Levinson and William Link began their writing partnership in junior high school, which lasted until Levinson's death in 1987. They contributed to various detective shows, including Mannix, Ellery Queen, and Murder, She Wrote. Their work helped shape the genre and influenced many viewers. Jack Cassidy is notable for playing multiple murderers in the series. He portrayed Ken Franklin in Murder by the Book, Riley Greenleaf in Publish or Perish, and a character in Now You See Him, along with actors like Patrick McGoohan, Robert Culp, George Hamilton, and William Shatner. Cassidy is one of only 5 to achieve this distinction. The character's catchphrase is often misquoted. While many believe he said just one more question, he actually used the phrase just one more thing more frequently. This phrase became iconic and is closely associated with the character's investigative style. The series is known for its unique approach to storytelling and character development, making it a lasting favorite among audiences.
Hey, Lieutenant, I'll take that.
Peter Falk is widely recognized for his role as the detective in the series. He portrayed Lieutenant Columbo in 69 episodes from 1968 to 23. The character is known for his unconventional methods and keen observation skills. Columbo had a notable aversion to guns, often opting not to carry one. In one episode, he cleverly convinces a colleague to take a firearms test for him. In another, he fires a gun only to conduct an experiment related to a case. There is also an instance where he carries a gun but does not use it. Falk's portrayal of Columbo became iconic, blending humor with a sharp intellect. In 1978, he made a memorable appearance as Columbo at the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast of Frank Sinatra, where he humorously requested an autograph dedicated to his wife, Rose. This moment highlighted the character's charm and Falk's ability to connect with audiences beyond the screen. The series remains a classic, showcasing a unique approach to crime solving.
Locker room.
She did. That's an extra set she used to take lessons with.
Oh,
Peter Falk portrayed a character that closely resembled his earlier role as Police Lieutenant Bixby in Penelope. This connection highlights Falk's consistent style in playing detective roles. His performance has influenced popular culture, inspiring at least 2 characters from Hanna-Barbera. Dick Dastardly from Wacky Races was modeled after Falk's character Max Mean from The Great Race. Additionally, Mumbly, the detective dog from The New Tom and Jerry Show, drew loose inspiration from the detective persona. Episodes of the show vary in length, typically running from 1 hour and 13 minutes to 1 hour and 38 minutes. The series has gained international popularity, being broadcast in 44 countries. This wide reach demonstrates its appeal across different cultures and audiences. The unique storytelling and character development have contributed to its lasting legacy in television history. The combination of Falk's acting and the show's format has made it a memorable part of crime drama.
Packed most of them myself.
Yeah, you know, I noticed that a piece of that wrapping paper had been torn loose.
These 2 are listed in the...
In 1977, Patrick McGoohan was considered to take over the role of Lieutenant Columbo after Peter Falk. McGoohan declined, stating that only Falk could portray the character. He preferred to make guest appearances instead. McGoohan also directed 5 episodes, including 3 where he appeared as an actor. The first name of Lieutenant Columbo is never revealed in the series. When asked, he responds simply with Lieutenant. However, in the episode Dead Weight, viewers can see the name Frank on his badge during a freeze-frame moment. The famous catchphrase "one more thing" originated during the writing of the 1962 stage play Prescription Murder. The creators, Dick Levinson and Bill Link, needed to extend a scene and had Columbo return to say the line. This was not part of the original plan, but became a defining moment for the character. The series is known for its unique storytelling and character development, making it a classic in television history.
Nice. For show. Oh, the wood is for show.
Reflecting on the 1971 TV series Columbo, many viewers remember the unique charm of the character played by Peter Falk. His disheveled appearance and seemingly absent-minded demeanor hid a brilliant detective mind. The show changed how audiences viewed crime dramas, focusing on the process of solving the crime rather than just the outcome. This approach allowed viewers to engage more deeply with the story, often trying to solve the mystery alongside Columbo. The clever writing and intricate plots kept fans guessing, making it a favorite for many. Many people have shared how Columbo influenced their love for detective stories and shaped their understanding of storytelling in cinema. The series taught viewers to appreciate the subtleties in character development and plot twists. It also sparked conversations about morality and justice, prompting audiences to think critically about the nature of crime. If you have your own memories or experiences with Columbo, we invite you to share them. How did the show impact you personally? Did it change your perspective on crime dramas or storytelling? Your thoughts could inspire others. Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic explorations. As we close the case on another intriguing episode of Columbo, the mystery doesn't end here. What happened to the brilliant minds behind the show? The cast members who brought these unforgettable characters to life had their own stories to tell after the camera stopped rolling. From Peter Falk's iconic portrayal of the scruffy detective to the talented guest stars who played the cunning criminals, each had a unique journey that unfolded in the years following the series. Did they find new roles that matched their Columbo fame? Or did they take unexpected paths? Some faced personal challenges, while others embraced new opportunities in film and television. Join us as we delve into the lives of these actors, revealing the triumphs and trials they encountered after the final curtain fell on this beloved series. Stay tuned, because the real-life stories are just as captivating as the mysteries they once solved.
Margaret, I'm worried. I love him too.
Sorrel Book portrayed Bertie Hastings in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. His character, a wealthy and manipulative figure, was central to the episode's intricate plot. Book's performance was marked by a blend of charm and menace, showcasing his ability to embody complex characters. This role added to his reputation as a skilled actor, but it was not the only highlight of his career. Born in 1930, Book had a diverse career in television and film, often playing supporting roles that left a lasting impression. He was best known for his role as Boss Hogg in the popular series The Dukes of Hazzard, which ran from 1979 to 1985. However, his life was not without challenges. Book faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer that ultimately led to his death in 1994. Despite his professional success, Book's life was marked by a sense of mystery and complexity. He was known for his private nature, rarely discussing his personal life in public. His legacy remains in the memorable characters he portrayed, leaving fans to ponder the man behind the roles. The last known information about him reflects a life filled with both triumph and struggle, a testament to the duality of his existence. Joyce Van Patten portrayed Ruth Litton in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. Her character, a complex and troubled woman, was entangled in a web of deceit and murder, showcasing Van Patten's ability to convey deep emotional turmoil. This role highlighted her talent for playing strong, yet vulnerable characters, a theme that would resonate throughout her career. After Columbo, Van Patten continued to work steadily in film and television, appearing in notable projects like The Godfather Part II and The Twilight Zone. However, her personal life was marked by challenges. She faced the pressures of Hollywood, including the struggle to maintain her identity amid a sea of typecasting. In the late 1970s, she endured a highly publicized divorce from actor Martin Balsam, which brought her personal struggles into the spotlight. In later years, Van Patten dealt with health issues, including a battle with cancer, which she faced with resilience. As of the latest updates, she remains a respected figure in the industry, known for her contributions to the arts and her ability to overcome life's adversities. Her story is one of talent, struggle, and enduring strength.
Morocco Cove. Oh, Colonel Duck, yeah. I just heard about it. Just came on the radio. Yeah, that's shocking.
Vito Scotti portrayed Chadwick in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. His character, a seemingly charming and wealthy man, hides a darker side, embodying the complexities of human nature that Columbo often unravels. Scotti's performance was marked by a blend of charisma and menace, showcasing his ability to navigate the thin line between affability and deceit. This role added to his reputation as a versatile actor, capable of playing both comedic and serious parts. Scott's career spanned several decades, with notable appearances in various television shows and films. He often played supporting roles, bringing depth to characters that might otherwise fade into the background. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with typecasting and the pressure of maintaining a career in Hollywood. Scotti also dealt with the loss of loved ones, which deeply affected him. In his later years, Scotti became reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. He passed away in 1996, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His final years remain shrouded in mystery, with little known about his day-to-day life. The complexities of his character in Columbo reflect the enigmatic nature of his own life, a reminder of the shadows that often linger behind the scenes of fame.
Who else can take over and still keep it in the family? Besides, I'm prepared to go to court if necessary, and you know what that...
Peter Falk's portrayal of Lieutenant Columbo in the 1971 television series became iconic, defining a new kind of detective. Falk infused the character with a unique blend of charm and cunning, making him a master of psychological manipulation. The role earned Falk 4 Emmy Awards and solidified his place in television history. After Columbo, Falk faced personal and professional challenges. His marriage to actress Elise Mayo ended in divorce after 34 years, a painful chapter that left him grappling with loneliness. He later married Shera Danese, who appeared in several Columbo episodes, but their relationship was not without its struggles. Falk battled health issues, including Alzheimer's disease, which affected his later years and led to a decline in his public appearances. Despite these hardships, Falk remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. He passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His life was marked by both triumph and tragedy, reflecting the complexities of a man who brought a unique character to life. Timothy Carey portrayed Bart in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. His character, a troubled and violent man, left a lasting impression with his intense performance. Carey's portrayal captured the darkness within Bart, showcasing a man driven by desperation and moral ambiguity. This role highlighted Carey's unique ability to embody complex characters, often teetering on the edge of madness. Carey's career was marked by both brilliance and controversy. He was known for his unconventional acting style and often clashed with directors and producers. His most notable work included films like The Killing and Paths of Glory, but his career was marred by personal struggles. He faced numerous challenges, including battles with addiction and a tumultuous personal life. In the 1980s, he was involved in a scandal when he was accused of threatening a film producer, which led to a brief period of incarceration. In his later years, Carey continued to work in film, but remained a mysterious figure, often shunning the spotlight. He passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a life filled with both artistic triumphs and personal demons. His last known information indicates he was living in Los Angeles, where he continued to pursue his passion for acting until his death.
Oh, don't say things like that. Really, you got me all wrong.
Jack Cassidy's portrayal of Ken Franklin in the 1971 episode of Columbo, Murder in Malibu, showcased his ability to embody a charming yet sinister character. Franklin, a successful television producer, becomes embroiled in a web of deceit and murder, revealing Cassidy's talent for playing complex roles that straddle the line between charisma and malevolence. His performance left a lasting impression, highlighting his skill in creating tension and intrigue. After Columbo, Cassidy's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in television and theater. However, his personal life was marked by turmoil. He faced struggles with alcoholism, which affected both his relationships and career. Cassidy's tumultuous marriage to actress Evelyn Ward ended in divorce, and he later faced the challenges of raising his sons, including actor David Cassidy, amid the pressures of fame. Tragically, Jack Cassidy's life ended in a fire in 1976, a mysterious incident that raised questions about the circumstances surrounding his death. His legacy remains a blend of talent and personal demons, leaving behind a complex narrative of a man who captivated audiences while battling his inner darkness. Last known information indicates that his influence continues to resonate in the entertainment industry, remembered for both his performances and the shadows that loomed over his life.
Oh, that was good.
Wilfred Hyde White portrayed Kittering, Esquire, in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. His character, a wealthy and seemingly respectable man, hides a dark secret that unravels as the plot progresses. Hyde White's performance captures the essence of a man who is both charming and sinister, embodying the duality of his character with finesse. This role showcased his ability to blend sophistication with underlying menace, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Hyde White's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in classics like My Fair Lady and The Third Man. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Despite his success, he struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. In his later years, Hyde White continued to work in theater and television, but he also dealt with health issues that limited his appearances. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a career marked by both triumph and tragedy. His last known information reflects a man who, despite the shadows of his personal life, remained dedicated to his craft until the end.
Ask how her husband was killed, did she?
No.
That's what I thought.
All right, Lieutenant, what's bothering you now?
No, nothing.
Now, come on.
Leslie Nielsen portrayed A.J. Henderson in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled A Matter of Honor. In this role, he played a wealthy and cunning businessman who becomes embroiled in a murder plot. Nielsen's performance was marked by a chilling calmness, showcasing his ability to blend charm with underlying menace. This role was a departure from his later comedic persona, revealing his range as an actor. After Columbo, Nielsen's career took a significant turn. He became a household name in the 1980s with his roles in comedy films like Airplane and the Naked Gun series. However, his journey was not without personal challenges. Nielsen faced the heartbreak of losing his first wife, who died of cancer in 1983. He later remarried, but his second marriage also faced difficulties, including the strain of his busy career. In his later years, Nielsen battled health issues, including pneumonia, which he ultimately succumbed to in 2010. Despite his passing, his legacy endures through his memorable performances and the laughter he brought to audiences.
One thing. I wish the murderer knew about this.
Why?
There'd be a piece of conclusive evidence that might...
John Dehner's portrayal of Commodore Otis Swanson in the 1971 episode of Columbo, titled Dead Weight, showcased his ability to embody complex characters. Swanson, a high-ranking naval officer, is both charismatic and cunning, hiding a dark secret behind his polished exterior. Dehner's performance captured the tension between authority and moral ambiguity, making the character memorable in the series' rich tapestry of villains. Dehner's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in radio, television, and film. He was a versatile actor, often cast in roles that required a commanding presence. However, his life was not without challenges. Dehner faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled health issues later in life, which affected his ability to work consistently. In his later years, Dehner became reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his success, grappled with the shadows of his personal life.
Why, we just saw her at your party.
I know.
Now, what happened on Friday when I called the two of you?
Dean Stockwell's portrayal of Eric Wagner in the 1971 episode of Columbo, titled The Bye-Bye Sky, high IQ murder case, showcased his ability to embody complex characters. Wagner, a brilliant but troubled genius, becomes embroiled in a murder plot that reveals the darker sides of intellect and ambition. Stockwell's performance was marked by a chilling intensity, capturing the character's desperation and moral ambiguity. This role added to Stockwell's reputation as a versatile actor, but it also foreshadowed the personal struggles he would face in his life. After Columbo, Stockwell's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films like Paris, Texas, and the TV series Quantum Leap. However, his life was not without turmoil. He battled addiction for many years, which led to significant personal hardships. Stockwell faced the pressures of Hollywood, which often exacerbated his struggles. He also dealt with the loss of close friends and colleagues, including the tragic death of his longtime friend, actor, and director John Cassavetes. In his later years, Stockwell found solace in art and spirituality, often reflecting on his tumultuous past. He remained active in the industry until his passing in November 2021, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. His journey serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the human experience.
Lieutenant, if there's any further way that I can be of assistance to you...
Oh, no.
Anne Francis portrayed Nurse Sharon Martin in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. Her character was a pivotal figure, caught in a web of deceit and manipulation. Francis brought a haunting depth to the role, embodying a nurse who is both compassionate and entangled in a sinister plot. This performance showcased her ability to navigate complex emotions, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. After Columbo, Francis faced significant challenges in her personal life. She battled with the pressures of Hollywood, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Robert E. Lee, which ended in divorce. The split was marked by public scrutiny and personal turmoil. In the 1980s, she faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of instability. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in various series and made-for-TV movies. In her later years, Francis became an advocate for the visually impaired, sharing her own experiences with vision loss. She remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry until her passing in January 2011. Her legacy endures through her memorable roles and the impact she made on those around her.
Well, you got a writing team and they're very famous. Now they break up and what happens? One fella continues writing books and the other fella just stops.
Mariette Hartley portrayed Eileen McCrae in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. Her character, a complex and troubled woman, was entangled in a web of deceit and emotional turmoil. Hartley's performance captured Eileen's vulnerability and desperation, making her a memorable figure in the series. This role showcased her ability to convey deep emotional struggles, a theme that would resonate throughout her career. After Columbo, Hartley faced significant personal challenges. She battled severe depression and anxiety, which she openly discussed in interviews. Her struggles were compounded by the tragic loss of her first husband, actor John Seitz, who died by suicide in 1978. This event left a profound impact on her life, leading her to become an advocate for mental health awareness. Despite these hardships, Hartley continued to work in television and film, earning acclaim for her roles in various projects. She also became known for her work in commercials, particularly for Polaroid, where her charm and warmth shone through. In her later years, Hartley has remained active in the industry, participating in interviews and events that highlight her storied career. And as of the latest updates, she continues to inspire others with her resilience and advocacy for mental health, reminding us of the strength found in vulnerability.
My coming in that way, you know, but the door was open and I just let myself in.
No. How'd you get here? By magic carpet? I didn't...
Patrick O'Neill's portrayal of Elliot Markham in the 1971 episode of Columbo, titled Any Old Port in a Storm, remains a haunting performance. Markham, a wine connoisseur, is a complex character whose charm masks a darker side. O'Neill's ability to convey both sophistication and underlying menace captivated audiences, making the character memorable in the Columbo series. This role showcased O'Neill's talent for playing morally ambiguous figures, a theme that would echo throughout his career. After Columbo, O'Neill's career saw a mix of successes and struggles. He appeared in various films and television shows, but his personal life was marred by challenges. O'Neill faced significant hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Jennifer O'Neill, which ended in divorce. His life was further complicated by battles with addiction and financial difficulties. In the late 1980s, he was involved in a scandal when he was arrested for drug possession, which tarnished his public image. In his later years, O'Neill became reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. He lived a quiet life, away from the glitz of Hollywood. The last known information about him suggests he passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and turmoil. His performances continue to resonate, reminding audiences of the complexities of fame and the shadows that often accompany it.
I'll have the chili bird.
See what I mean?
Well, look at it this way.
Arlene Martell portrayed Gloria West in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. Her character, a complex and enigmatic figure, was entangled in a web of deceit and murder, showcasing Martell's ability to embody strong, multifaceted women. This role marked a significant point in her career, highlighting her talent in a series known for its intricate plots and compelling characters. After Columbo, Martell's career continued with various television appearances, including roles in popular series like Star Trek and The Twilight Zone. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John McClean, which ended in divorce. Martell also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where she often felt typecast and struggled to find roles that matched her capabilities. In her later years, Martell became involved in community theater and teaching, sharing her passion for acting with younger generations. She remained a beloved figure among fans of classic television until her passing in 2014. Her legacy endures through her memorable performances and the impact she had on those she inspired.
May I use your phone?
Oh, yes, of course. Isn't that silly? Right up above my...
Patrick McGoohan portrayed Colonel Lyle C. Rumford in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Any Old Port in a Storm. In this role, McGoohan delivered a chilling performance as a wine connoisseur who becomes embroiled in murder. His character's arrogance and cunning were palpable, showcasing McGoohan's ability to embody complex, morally ambiguous figures. This role added to his reputation for playing intense characters, a hallmark of his career. After Columbo, McGoohan continued to work in television and film, but his career faced challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as the enigmatic figure he portrayed in The Prisoner. Personal hardships included a tumultuous relationship with the industry, as he often clashed with producers over creative control. McGoohan was known for his strong principles, which sometimes led to conflicts that limited his opportunities. In his later years, he lived a relatively private life, focusing on family and avoiding the Hollywood spotlight. He passed away in 2009, leaving behind a legacy marked by both artistic brilliance and personal struggles. His last known information reflects a man who valued his privacy and the complexities of his craft.
Driving off with our trays.
Right. I remember.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right.
Ray Milland portrayed Arthur Kennicott in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. In this role, Milland embodied a complex character, a war hero turned murderer whose charm masked a darker, more sinister side. His performance was marked by a chilling calmness, showcasing his ability to blend sophistication with underlying menace. Milland's portrayal added depth to the narrative, making Kennicott a memorable antagonist in the series. Milland's career began in the 1920s, and he gained fame in the 1940s with films like The Lost Weekend, for which he won an Academy Award. However, his life was not without turmoil. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected both his personal and professional life. In the 1970s, as his film roles diminished, he turned to television, finding success in guest appearances and series like Columbo. In his later years, Milland faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. He passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy of both celebrated performances and personal struggles. His life story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the glamour of Hollywood. Last known information indicates that he remains a respected figure in film history, with his work continuing to be appreciated by new generations.
Autopsy will change my opinion. It was a single bullet. Must have died almost instantly.
Ida Lupino's role as Doris Buckner in the 1971 episode of Columbo showcased her talent for portraying complex characters. Doris, a woman entangled in a web of deceit and murder, revealed Lupino's ability to embody vulnerability and cunning. Her performance was marked by a haunting intensity, drawing viewers into the psychological depths of her character. This role was a significant moment in her career, highlighting her transition from actress to director and producer, a rare feat for women in Hollywood at the time. Lupino's life was not without its shadows. Born in 1918, she faced numerous challenges, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Howard Duff, which ended in divorce. She was known for her fierce independence, often clashing with the male-dominated film industry. In the 1950s, she became a pioneer in directing, tackling subjects like women's issues and social justice. But her career faced setbacks due to the industry's reluctance to accept female directors. Personal life was marked by struggles, including a battle with health issues later in life. Despite these hardships, Lupino remained a respected figure in Hollywood until her passing in 1995. The last known information about her legacy continues to inspire new generations of filmmakers and actors, reminding us of her indelible mark on the industry.
Carol, none of this is necessary. I told you I was with a patient.
Till 1 in the morning?
Val Avery's portrayal of Artie Jessup in the 1971 TV series Columbo left a lasting impression. Jessup, a tough and cunning character, was involved in a murder plot that showcased Avery's ability to embody complex roles. His performance was marked by a palpable tension, revealing the darker sides of human nature. This role was a significant highlight in a career that spanned several decades, where he often played characters that reflected the struggles and moral ambiguities of life. After Columbo, Avery continued to work steadily in film and television, appearing in notable projects like The Twilight Zone and The Rockford Files. However, his life was not without challenges. Avery faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and the pressures of maintaining a career in Hollywood. He was known for his intense dedication to his craft, which sometimes led to conflicts with directors and producers. In his later years, Avery became a recluse, distancing himself from the public eye. He lived a quiet life, often reflecting on his past roles and the impact they had on audiences. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 2017, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and struggle.
I was just so happy that Rudy was finally turning human.
Don Kiefer portrayed the role of deputy coroner in the 1971 television series Columbo. His character served as a crucial support to the show's titular detective, providing insights into the forensic aspects of the cases. Kiefer's performance brought a sense of realism to the role, as he navigated the complexities of death investigations with a calm demeanor. His character often found himself in tense situations, balancing the demands of the law with the grim realities of his work. After Columbo, Kiefer's career continued with various roles in film and television, but he faced challenges that impacted his trajectory. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a supporting actor rather than a leading man. Personal hardships included a battle with depression, which he openly discussed in later interviews. Kiefer also faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of instability in his life. In his later years, Kiefer became involved in community theater, finding solace in the arts. He remained a private individual, rarely in the public eye. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to the screen and the personal battles he faced. James Gregory's portrayal of Coach Rizzo in the 1971 TV series Columbo left a lasting impression. Rizzo, a seemingly straightforward character, was entangled in a web of deceit and murder, showcasing Gregory's ability to embody complex roles. His performance was marked by a blend of charm and menace, drawing viewers into the dark undercurrents of the story. After Columbo, Gregory's career continued to flourish, with notable appearances in films and television, including roles in The Twilight Zone and The Manchurian Candidate. However, his life was not without turmoil. Gregory faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer that affected his later years. In the late 1980s, Gregory's health declined significantly, leading to his passing in 2002. His legacy remains, marked by his distinctive voice and commanding presence. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his successes, faced the shadows of personal challenges.
Your Apollo line crosses the mound of the moon. You know that's very rare? And
Robert Culp portrayed Dr. Bart Kepple in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. His character, a psychiatrist, becomes embroiled in a murder plot that showcases Culp's ability to blend charm with a sinister edge. This role highlighted his talent for playing complex characters, often walking the line between hero and villain. Culp's performance was marked by a subtle intensity, making him a memorable adversary for Peter Falk's Columbo. After Columbo, Culp's career continued with notable roles in television and film, including the series I Spy, which earned him critical acclaim. However, his personal life was marked by challenges. Culp faced a tumultuous marriage to actress France Nguyen, which ended in divorce. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to struggles with depression. In 2010, Culp suffered a heart attack, which he survived, but it was a stark reminder of his mortality. He passed away in 2010 at the age of 79. His legacy remains in the characters he portrayed and the impact he had on television.
Really? Very impressive.
You seem... Braun portrayed Charlie Clay in the 1971 episode of Columbo titled Dead Weight. Clay is a complex character, a war hero turned murderer whose charm masks a darker side. Vaughn's performance captures the tension between his character's public persona and his hidden guilt, making the audience question the nature of heroism and morality. This role showcased Vaughn's ability to embody characters with depth and nuance, solidifying his status as a versatile actor. After Columbo, Vaughn's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films and television series. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which he openly discussed in interviews. Vaughn also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to a tumultuous personal life marked by several high-profile relationships and a brief marriage that ended in divorce. In his later years, Vaughn remained active in the industry, appearing in various projects until his health declined. He passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life filled with both triumphs and trials. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the human experience.
Wait, luggage. What about the argument on the plane?
I don't want to listen to any of
Now
this.
you were there when he strangled.
As we wrap up our look at the iconic 1971 series Columbo, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. The show, with its unique blend of mystery and charm, Peter Falk's portrayal of the scruffy yet brilliant detective captivated audiences, making us all feel like we were part of the investigation. The series tackled complex themes, from morality to justice, while showcasing the struggles of its cast, including Falk's own battle with health issues later in life. Many viewers fondly remember gathering around the TV, eagerly awaiting Columbo's next case. Did you watch it as a child? What memories do you have connected to those late-night mysteries? Perhaps you recall the thrill of trying to solve the case before Columbo did, or the warmth of family time spent together. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories are a part of the legacy of this beloved show.
We appreciate that. Certainly helped straighten things out in my mind.
Anytime, Lieutenant.